Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Kat Harvey, for another episode of Live with Kat Harvey and A Christine show. I am so excited today. We have a great guest coming on. We've been talking about how to slay the holidays, and last week we talked about hot topics to talk about during the holiday season and when you're over friends and family's house. And so I hope you had some time to digest those. And we don't want to start any fights, so don't talk about the political things. And then the week before that, we had Chef B in the house, and he shared some great recipes and some things that we could do, some sides that we could bring to the holiday table and stuff like that. So we definitely wanted to give you an opportunity to try some of those. I hope you did. We always talked about if you haven't made macaroni and cheese before, this is not the time to try it. Try it when you're home or with your family, just you and your husband or your significant other or your child. Make it then and see how they respond before you take it out to everybody else. But I want to give you the opportunity to come in. Now we are definitely live, and we have a great show for you today. I can't wait to talk about how to slay the holidays. We're going to talk about tablescapes. So that's decoration. How are we decorating this year? Also, I just want to find out from you as you're coming in. What are you excited about for Christmas? Are you celebrating Christmas this year? I know I've spoken to a few people and they was like, oh, it doesn't really feel like Christmas. And so a lot of people haven't decorated, they haven't put the tree up, they haven't put the lights up or anything like that. They've just been, hey, Christine, how are you, darling?
I am doing great. How are you doing, Kat? Good morning, everybody.
Good. So I was just talking about, I did a recap on the last couple of shows. I was asking, um, are people decorating this year really for Christmas?
Yeah.
Are people in that mood to celebrate? Because I know I've come across a couple people and they were like, I'm not decorating this year. I don't feel it this year. It doesn't seem like Christmas.
Yeah.
And it may be because you've lost a loved one, definitely that can challenge celebrations for sure, right? Um, I don't know. What's your thoughts on it, A Christine? Are y'all decorating this year or are you like
You know what? I think there's validity to both sides, and I'll be quick. There are definitely validity to both sides. You can go through loss and just life transitions, whatever they may be. And sometimes it can zap what we call the holiday spirit.
right,
But really, it's just like that pep, that get up and go, that joy of life anyway. It can zap that.
right,
But then I think whenever and however you have that aha moment, like, you know what, I'm going to throw up a wreath. You know what, I'm going to throw up some lights or I'm going to string some garland, whatever, go with it. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't let anyone say, oh, it's just a day, it'll be here and gone. No, it is holiday season. And there's a reason that this time has been coined as like the most wonderful time of the year. And so
yes,
when you do get that wind of like, you know what, I'm gonna hang some stockings across the fireplace or across whatever. Because I actually did this week. I had my aha moment. And actually from my dad, I said, you know what, Dad, we're gonna go to the store. We're gonna buy Christmas ornaments and just some decorations. We went to Dollar Tree, which is actually $1.25 tree now. So the bill was ridiculous because we had to account for that extra quarter in tax. But anyways, but I got that wind. I said, Dad, let's go. We went to the store. We got some cute stuff. My daughter was able to color her little stocking as well. It was like a DIY thing. And it was nice to not just put up the decorations, but to like have that feeling again of like, oh, we're hanging out together. We're doing something just to beautify the house for a little bit. It's a whole spirit and a feel of it as well. It's more than just putting up the decorations. So there's validity to both those sides. So feel
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, so I think, well, so I was talking to my son,
of course.
and this is the year. Unfortunately, he does not have a girlfriend, right? So he's like, I don't feel like decorating. I was like, but it's Christmas, like this is my favorite time of the year. Like, yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, Mom, I don't feel like putting up the tree. And so I was
See?
like, you know what? Okay.
Mhm.
So we have no tree. We have no decorations up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
today I am going to go get we do our Christmas pajamas
I
and we
love
do
it.
our pictures, family picture together. So I am going out. Shout out to Old Navy. I usually get them from Macy's, but I'm going to go. I have an Old Navy store right near me. So I'm going to go to Old Navy and see if they have some Christmas pajamas. And if they do, I will get some. And
I
if
love it.
and I may put up a tree. Like
Listen, Dollar Tree has 4-foot trees for $5. I told my dad I was gonna go get him one. I said, and don't mess with me because I'll mess around and put two of them, one on top of the other. I will make it work. I will make it work. But I feel you. It's like when you do get that wind of like,
yeah,
now I'm gonna go get whatever and just preserve some type of holiday spirit or tradition that we do.
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
like it feels good too, and
Yeah,
it does something for you. So yeah, go
yeah.
get your pajamas, girl.
I'm
Go
going
do
to
it.
go get my pajamas. So and okay, so a quick just change of subject before we bring on our guest. So today is December 16th.
Hey,
So many of you know this is my wedding day.
what?
Yes. So I had a few friends call me this morning and say, today is the day.
Wow.
Today is the day.
Oh
And
my goodness.
I said, today is the day. And
Wow.
I actually do have, I wore my wedding dress like a year or so ago, right? So I have my wedding dress. But and I actually have someone who proposed to me. I just decided that that wasn't the right person for me. So it's it's leading to um what you and I talked about, Christine, about our vision boards and our what we put on those vision boards. And I think Christine is frozen right now. But what we put on our vision boards, and I just want to make clear because we're going to actually do a vision board party. But yeah, so I'm going to keep that on my vision board because
Definitely.
even though I had the opportunity, it just wasn't the right opportunity for me.
Yeah,
And that's okay. That is okay.
it's so true.
It's okay. So I'm going to set a
It's
new
so
date.
true. There you go.
I will set a new date and I will intently listen to the Spirit of the Lord this time. And yeah, so that's where we are. So it's not going to be a wedding day today, but it could be.
Yeah,
So
better
whatever
get
you
an
put on your
activity.
list, you had to decide what's good for you, right?
Yeah,
So, okay.
definitely.
Now I will let you
I
introduce
agree.
our our guest for today.
Well, that was just a little bit of a spoiler alert, everybody. So we will be having a vision board party live. So feel free to get
Christine has frozen. So we're going to invite our guest on. She's going to talk about
uh,
tablescape. Oh,
grab.
you froze again.
Oh, I did. Okay. Well, hey, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I might have on blue, but I'm not cold as ice. Anyways,
Oh,
but that was my joke for the day. Anyway, anyway, so be sure to come and join us for the live vision board party. Let's cast our vision for the upcoming year. But with that said, I would like to bring on the guru of tablescapes. Yes,
yes.
you're like tablescapes. What? Yes, it's a whole thing, and they actually have a competition for it. I'm sure this girl would win and blow the competition out the water. But this is the guru of all things tablescapes, all things home. She is a beautiful person inside and out, and she was on our show once before. And so I'm excited to have her back. Let's bring into the live stream Miss Nichole Black, aka Nichole Black Homes. She has her own page, and I will make sure I share that information. But let's bring Nichole in. How are
Hi,
you doing,
good
Nichole?
morning.
Good morning,
How
beautiful.
are you?
Oh, I'm so great. It's so good to see you.
You too.
There you go. Now we can see your whole face. Look at you. It's so good to see you. You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
N-
Likewise.
Thank you so much. So, Nichole, tell us about, I mean, we only have a short amount of time, but talk
Right.
to us about, you for a moment, but then tell us about the tables and how we should, or what's some good ideas. What are some good ideas for decorating our tables and making them both beautiful to the eye, but functional for our guests as
Yes,
they
of
sit down and
course.
eat?
Yes. So, first off, I'm Nichole from Nichole Black Home. So I specialize in anything lifestyle, clothing, home decor,
Okay.
uh, uh, gardening, cooking. I do it all. But today we're going to talk about tablescapes. So the trends now for Christmas are kind of all over the place.
Mhm.
For the holiday, what's in mostly is monochromatic.
Mhm.
We have vintage, velvet, and flocked items are in flocked trees, flocked ornaments, things like that. But what I like to hold on to is things that are classic, things that you can find that are classic that can go through the years with you.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not really a trendy person. I like trends, but I like things that are going to be able, so I don't have to change up too much every year. It's very expensive to fill a tree.
Yes, it
Okay. And so if
is.
you're not in that price range or when it being able to go all out every year, then choose things that are classic pieces. So I like to get quality napkins. I'll show you. I like to get napkins that are cloth. And one thing you can do about that, this will elevate your table for $12. You get eight for $12,
So,
and you're able to get them in any type of pattern. White is classic, but as you can see, this has like a little shimmer to it.
mhm.
And then I also like to do napkin rings. Okay. So this is a little gaudy for some people, but you can also choose classic napkin rings for your table. Okay. And then things, the Goodwill. So I found a vintage Christmas set from the Goodwill, and I was able to get it for $1.25 per plate. Now, if you look at these on replacements.com, um, you will find that these plates are well over $15 each. Okay, so not discriminating shop at such and such stores. I mean, you can find things everywhere. You talked earlier about the $1.25 tree. If you look real good in there, you'll be able to find even things there that you're able to set your table with. And sometimes things are DIY. Um, but using what you have and finding bargains, like at Michael's right now, they have like 70% off. Um, there you have Home Goods, there's Hobby Lobby where they are marking these things down and trying to get your table set for.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Uh, One second. Okay, there we go. So we're
I'm
back
sorry, like
all
I didn't see
together.
you all anymore. It's hard to talk without seeing faces.
Oh, no, we're here. We wanted to zoom in on you so everyone can see, of
Oh,
course,
okay.
your beautiful face. But then, can you show us that napkin again? I wanted to like put you
Oh,
in, make you bigger on the screen so we can see the napkin, the shimmer. And then,
uh,
can you show us your napkin ring? I'm just going to make you bigger so we can all see
okay.
it again.
So this is just a regular cloth napkin.
Okay.
Of course, it has the shimmer in it
Oh,
You're able to get like white, white white dining napkins are great because you can use them for any time. So it's not like you have to put those up and say, I'm just using those for Christmas.
yeah.
You're able to use it for a birthday dinner or, look, a Tuesday night.
Right.
Just,
Hello.
I said I like to set my table at any moment.
Mm.
So I'm not, this is not just for special occasions, but buying things that you're able to use throughout the year. And so this is the napkin ring. I ordered these from Amazon. They were about $15 for a dozen.
Really?
The
That's
reason why I
beautiful.
like these is because they are big and gaudy for
Oh,
Christmas.
yep, like those.
That's beautiful. But it
Yeah.
looks like it has a good amount of weight on it too. So
Yes,
it's
it
not
does. They
just
are. Yeah,
falling, you
they
know.
are not flimsy at all.
It's like once you put it on your napkin is staying.
Yes, exactly. It's staying in place.
I
Um,
love that. Okay.
so
So then I have a
this is
question
the
for you. Oh, I'm sorry.
yes.
Go ahead.
So this is a time for you to go out. I think I posted on Facebook the other day how many people set their tables for Thanksgiving. And people like, girl, we not washing dishes.
Oh,
We are using paper plates. But this is the time for you to take the time and have a good meal with a good table setting. Even
Yeah.
if it's two
yeah.
people, you know, set the table, pull out your nice flatware and your nice glassware, and set the table beautiful.
It's so
Even if
true.
you have to just put some fresh flowers in the middle of the table, if that's your budget, then fine. Um, and then you're able to add like little small things. Let me show you these. So I have a little
Why
like
while you doing
bar
that,
area.
Nicole, while you doing that, Nicole, I do have a question as well.
Yes.
So do you see a decline in people? So has it been a decline in people setting or asking you to do tablescapes since COVID, or has it picked back up? What has that been like?
Well, I don't think it's been trendy ever for most people.
Ah, okay.
I don't think it's been trendy for most people. A lot of people didn't really grow up that way to set a table.
Hmm.
They just, when we gathered, we had buffet style. We were, they're eating out of aluminum pans and things like that. But what
Wow.
I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring that to people because it makes you feel good when
It
you're eating
does.
and you have a beautiful table that you're sitting at.
That is true.
And so people like on Pinterest, you see it all the time. But I think people are more so, can I afford this? Oh, my table won't look like hers because I don't have all the aspects.
Mhm.
And so that is not something you really have to think about. Like I said, you can start off with your regular table setting and things to elevate it, like cloth napkins, cloth tablecloth, um, your actual real silverware.
Mhm.
And then like these, I got these from maybe Marshalls at the end of the season.
Yes. Good
Add a little
dear.
love, add a
I
little.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, put it on the table with your fresh flowers. And
Yeah.
you've already elevated your table. For what, $30?
Yeah, and I think it also helps set an experience. So for me, I'm all about creating experiences.
Yes, exactly. And
So
that's
I
the
think it
word.
helps create an
Yes.
experience, right? So if
Yes.
I'm doing like when I did a couple years ago seafood boil. So and I brought that to back up here in Pennsylvania, a lot of people wasn't doing that at the time. In Savannah, we did it all the time. That was no big deal.
Hmm.
So I set my table and I did the newspaper, clean
Yes.
newspaper, like the whole. I set the atmosphere for
Yes.
that. And even as the chef unloaded the seafood boil on there, I mean, we was like snapping pictures and we had the layout and everything and different things, so people can create the experience in life because we do have um different things that happen in life, and it's just not, oh, we're eating dinner.
Exactly.
Or lunch,
Exactly.
or especially like brunch. I love, like, we had Chef B on 2 weeks ago, and some of his, like, when he sets up for, if he's doing a buffet or something, he sets
Hmm.
that table though. So, and you have your highs and your lows. People have to understand that part of it. So it's not all
Yes.
even. You have those symmetrical different designs and stuff on the table, which makes it,
It makes it different.
It
yeah, it does.
does.
It
And then
does.
you know what? When your experience is good, your food even tastes better.
It's
You know
it
what I
Yes,
mean?
does.
yes,
It
yes.
You
does.
know, it
Yes.
just makes it better. Oh, we have a comment, Nicole, from from Frank,
Yeah.
who is actually who is actually a woman. Her name is Melanie. But I know why she changed her name on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Melanie.
hey girl, hey. But she said she didn't do it growing up, but her mother-in-law sets the table for the holidays and it lasts throughout the season. She says you can get cheap charger plates from the Dollar Tree and
Yeah,
it is a whole vibe to snaps because it really
I
is.
love it.
It really is. I have a friend who sets her table. She keeps her table set, her dining room
Yes,
table. She keeps
yes,
a set tablecloth, the
yes,
charger, the plate on
yes,
top, the napkin,
yes,
soft napkins, as you were showing, Nicole,
Yes.
with the decorations,
yes,
different things like
Yes.
that.
yes.
So it's some people that absolutely keep
They
those, and
live
they're
by it.
into,
It's
they're
true.
into that, and it
Yes.
is a
And
whole vibe.
you are were
Absolutely.
talking about, yes, you are were talking about grief earlier in the segment. And it kind of pulls you out of it.
Hmm.
It'll thrust some joy in your life, and it'll remind you how important you are and how special you are. Like, I really took the time out to set the table for my family.
Yeah,
It makes them feel special also. So
yeah,
yeah, I think it's a good habit to get in. Just any time of your life, when you just want
I
to sit
agree.
down and have regular dinner, just set the table.
I
I
love that.
agree.
I
I
love
think
that.
that maybe that's a hint, a title of a book for you, Nicole. Table settings throughout, set the table,
Or just
table settings throughout the seasons.
or just set the table. It's
Just
a
go
whole
for it.
that
It
says a
is
lot by itself. Just set
it's a mindset. I actually, I
Yes, it
like
does.
that
I
because
love
you did mention that we did just touch on the grief piece earlier and just life period. You can just really experience some things that can like, so to speak, take the breath out of you, like knock the wind out of you. But
Oh,
when you do
definitely.
get that, like, I want to put up a tree, I want to put up a wreath, I want to set a
Yes.
table, go
Yes.
for it. Even if it's like Melanie was saying, just get table chargers. Or I
right.
think, what did I do? As I got that little wind and I was like, Dad, we're gonna get some decorations for your house. Um, I did get him a table runner and I got a poinsettia to go
Oh,
in the middle of the
good.
Mhm.
table
Oh,
because
I love it.
I
Yeah.
grew up with my mom setting the table. She would do it every now and then throughout the year just because, but then especially for a holiday, as when I was younger, we would host a lot of like family gatherings and stuff. And whether it was holiday centered or not, like the table was set
Yes.
and
Yes.
it was always beautiful. Even how she displayed her food, for like buffet style, but it was just set up so it was clear. People knew where to start, where to end. It's
Yes.
all of those
Yes.
little things that sometimes you think, oh, it's just a big restaurant. No, if you manage a household and you
Yes.
curate experiences, even if it's a
Yes.
family one,
Yes.
Yep.
there are ways to do it. So
Yes. The
I'm
washing of the
feeling it.
dishes, the washing of the linen, that it's a lot. It is, having to wash the linen and get it
Hmm.
ironed and all of this stuff. It
Yeah,
is a lot, but you are worth that. You are worth
I
the
like that.
Absolutely.
time that
Absolutely.
you're putting in to make your experience at home a little bit better.
I love
Absolutely.
that.
And I love the table runner because I love a table runner. Christine, I love
Yes,
one.
that just look,
I
that'll
keep
just
one on
pick
mine too.
something
I
up real
love a
quick.
table.
And it has sparkles in it.
And some candles. You do a table runner and some candles, you halfway there. Like that's
You
like
Listen,
halfway there. Yes.
I wanted to get him a little you remember like the little candy dishes and put some peppermints in it.
oh
Oh, that's cute.
Top notch. Next level right there. Next level. So every time I
Yes.
come over, I got a little something to chew on. I'm next level. It's
Yes,
next
and you can
level.
go to the Goodwill and find a nice
Yes.
A nice one. Yes,
It's
for
so
like
Oh,
true.
nice. Okay.
I am a
crystal.
huge thrifter myself, so I
Okay.
Yeah.
that's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Anyways, but listen, Nicole, thank you so much. We are at our time.
Yeah.
Would you do me a favor and just swing your camera over so we can see your beautiful tree? Because we're just getting a
Yes.
piece
I
of it.
know a
I
piece of.
just want to get oh
Oh, look at that.
now,
Yes.
Nicole. Now, Nicole.
I love it.
Now we talked to you. We didn't get to talk to the tree today. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It makes me so happy. I wasn't really
See?
feeling it this year at all.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it
Mm,
was, but I like to walk the stores. That's usually
Mhm.
how it's therapeutic for me. I kind of
same.
relax.
Yeah.
And I kind of
Same.
look for inspiration while
Yeah.
I'm in the store. Something will hit me. So I was in Target. I saw these flap ornaments right here.
Yeah,
Just like these colors here. And I said, that's it. And I just went to town. All right,
I
Nice.
love
these
it.
colors.
I
And just
Nice.
love
came
it.
back.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I love it.
See, at the
So
risk of oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
I'm
Kat.
sorry. So we're just going to tell everybody go get something, set a table, set the
Yes. Set the
set the
Yes,
table.
table,
yes.
surprise your
And like you
family.
said,
Yeah.
your chargers from Dollar Tree. I have a couple set of those actually.
Yeah.
And then head on to the Goodwill or even Target and get you just a nice classic white set.
Mhm.
And you're able to use that set over and over and over again. And you just choose something different. I'm going to get a gold placemat, and I'm going to do that for Christmas.
Yes.
And then add your cloth napkins and your tablecloth, and you got a table.
I love it. I love it.
Mm,
And don't forget to add some height, some depth, some lows.
Yes, you
Give us
have,
some.
of course. Yes,
Yes.
please don't. Not just a flat table, but we don't have time for all of that. It's like details, you know.
Okay. Yes.
and
Yes.
most importantly, the mint bowl. You gotta have the little you gotta have your red and white peppermints or any other oh no, the hard candies with like the soft middle, the Christmas assortment.
No accuracy.
I
No.
don't even know what brand they are, but they
I
always
have no
taste
idea.
so
What do you buy
good.
those from?
Like Dollar Tree. See, listen, now y'all gonna have me dropping all my secrets. Anyways, y'all, listen, set the table, not
Set-
just the holiday, but set the table in your life. Okay.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is, I feel like I agree with you, Melanie. It is a vibe. And I think that is a vibe to carry through the year. It's a
Yes.
mindset. So let's
Yes.
continue to set the table today, tomorrow, and forever. Okay.
Thank you.
Nicole, Miss Nichole Black of Nicole Home, the guru of table settings herself and all things home and style. Thank you for coming on with us
Thank you.
today.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Of course. And happy holidays to you and your
Happy
family.
holidays. You all take
And
care.
how can we reach you, Nicole? What's the IG? How can we reach you?
So everything Nichole Black Home. Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on
Oh,
all of those. So it's Nichole Black Home.
Oh,
okay. So you know
Nicole
her
Black.
name, Nicole Black. You can reach her.
Yes, Nicole with an H.
Yes.
Nichole.
Yes.
Black
Yes.
Home. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you guys know where to find her. We'll also share that information in the comments
Chat.
of where you
Yeah.
can get in touch with her. Nicole Black of Nicole Black Home. Let her help you set your table. Okay, guys?
Thank
But
you.
until then, we'll see you next week.
Bye
Bye
Yeah.
now.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.